Okay, hi, this is Mucker671. Just a quick fly around on the base maps that you get with FPV Freerider Recharged on Android. The Windows version, I think, is a lot bigger. You get a lot more sort of things you can do with it, basically. But basically, I'll just go through the 5 tracks here very quickly. And I'll do another video straight after this, hopefully, at least within the next 24 hours, of the level editor, and show you maybe a couple of 3 maps that I've built myself on it and how easy it is. You can also edit all of these, but very quickly. If you say you go the tool band and you're flying around on that, you land your drone, you'll see a thing there, edit. I'll show you in a second. If you click on it, you can actually then edit a base map as well, which is very good. So if you don't like the interior of the base map, there's too much going on, you can basically take things away, absolutely anything you like, literally anything, expand things, but I'll show you that in the next video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, and hit the bell as well if you like what you see, if you've learned anything. And here we go. Basically, let's start off top. But let's go left first of all. So depending on your device, I'm on an Nvidia Shield TV using a trackpad and instead of a mouse, which is a bit of a shame, but also a keyboard. As it's not a touchscreen device, you need a keyboard basically to play this, to move around in all the functions, settings and things. So you must have that on tablet and mobile phone, and that obviously touchscreen, don't need to worry. Yeah, Nvidia Shield TV, absolutely love it. It's, I'd say, the best drone sim for the money. I paid about £4 for it, and it's just, well, it's just brilliant. The settings are amazing in it. Now the settings change per map, so depending on the track you fly, your settings I think will change slightly. So you'll notice slightly different flight characteristics maybe as I'm flying around very quick. But here we go. Let's start the track template. It's very boring, a very quick one on this. It's just literally a plain field, basically an empty field. It shows you the size of the area, I suppose. But that's it basically. So you can set, it's a good one if you want to set up things like for racing, that type of thing. In the track editor especially, you can really do some serious stuff with that, putting gates in and God knows what, do whatever you like on that one. But yeah, so that's that. It's just a basic field basically. So let's go to, very quickly, there's your edit level there. So if you wanted to edit this level, and not really would, there's not much to it, maybe one of the bigger levels, you can do it from here. Basically it takes you straight to track editor. This is your 3D mode. If you click on it again, you've got self-leveling is on, you've got acro mode, which is your standard flight mode, back to 3D mode for me. These are your rates. You can change your field of view, so you can go from sort of inside or outside the drone depending on what you're after. But yeah, what else we got? Field of view, let's go to that. So what we'll do is, also you can record your flight. So if you like buildings and things like that, you've got a nice map that you like, I'll just spin around a bit here and just come back on myself a little bit and do a bit of hovering so that we can see the actual recording itself. So it's very quick. So now if I press play, here we go, play. Is it playing yet? No. Oh dear, excuse me. Right, here we go, play. There we go. So in theory, not sure which way, there we go, that's me. That's my last sort of recording that I did. So if you do a good, I suppose you could race against yourself, that type of thing, really, on courses. I think that's quite clever, really. So out of there, desert ruins. I like it for practicing a bit of 3D, tight areas, that type of thing. But it's very similar, just empty, really. But you can build on it. Like I say, you can track edit. You can do all sorts of different stuff on it. So you can, well, you could make it as big or as large or as small as you like. So quite a big area again, fairly flat. But yeah, so you can pretty much do what you like with that. Again, track edit from there. So that's a pretty basic map there. This one's another very basic map. We'll go through the basic ones first, why not? Right, same again. This one's literally just an H, and I think there's a couple of gates, the gates as well, I'm not too sure, but I think there is. I think there's a couple of gates. Whoops, that didn't go well. So yeah, literally it's just an H. Like I say, it's just an open area again. Yeah, there you go. So, but it's a starting point, really, I suppose. You know, it's a starting point. So if you're after sort of just practicing and you're a beginner, that's great. You know, it's a good little map to learn on, really, because there's not much to hit, but there is a target. Now oh, by the way, very quickly, my video shield settings I keep on high and graphics quality high as well. And let's go back into settings quickly so you can see them. It's good settings. It's average. It's not like really sort of high gravity or anything. It's pretty average, I would say. A little bit heavy, I suppose, but you know, lots of power, so all good. Now this one I like. Like from here, you can literally hit edit track level. You could take these pillars out, you could take the roof out, you can take this patch of grass out, you can take every single tree out, you can take all the fencing out, you can make this pillar as big or as fat or as tall or as wide as you like. You can change it, all the angles, 360 degree, and in all accesses as well, so you could pick it up, drag it and put it there. I'll show you that in the next video, as I say. So we'll just fly around here very quickly. Right, there you go, it's another one. It's just lots of trees. Of course you can just do what you like. As I say, all these rocks and things, you can add all of these in track editor, and all not all separately as well, so you can add big clumps at a time. But it's just a good little track, really, I suppose, for just mucking about on, really, you know. There's your tight little track. So I say again, a few bits on it. You can improve on it. I mean, it's quite an easy one to improve on, but personally I like it. It's alright for mucking about. So there you go, there's that one there. Let's exit that very quickly. We'll go to the tool bando. This is my favourite one. Not necessarily the one, the standard map that they give you. This one here, it's great, it's fine. It's just got a little bit too much junk for me, I find, inside, really. I think it's just a bit heavy on bars and things that get in the way and all sorts of different things, you know. It's just a little bit tight for mucking about in. But yet again, it's still very well made, and you can edit it all. So let's go up and show you a high view of it, like that. So you've got buildings, you've got drop-ins and all sorts of different things you can do. I do like the drop-ins. There's a few of them you can do. You can do that one there, you can do this one here. It's just, you can do a bit of wall riding. It's very tight. Like I say, I've built my own. I'll show you that in a second. Oh, well, sorry, in the next video I'll show you how it's opened it up a lot. I've taken all these sort of planks away. I've taken away that metal bar, for instance, that metal bar there, the cross members. I've had, taken away a few of the cross members in the windows, the rocks on the ground, just cleaned it up, opened up some bits. Also made the tower sort of this high, basically, so the drop-ins are a lot more, you know, a lot higher, which is much more enjoyable, I find, personally. So right, so there you go, that's that. Very quickly, let's go to exit, go to track level editor. Now this is where you start your track from, so you'd create terrain, then it would say, ask you then to create the sky and the sort of, if dark, medium, light, hot, you know, high sunshine, cloudy, whatever. This is where you'd add all your objects. So you open it up and you have a selection of all sorts of different things. That'll be in my next video. Like I say, this is things like enlarging things, twisting on axis, moving things around, copying things over here. But what I'm after is level. This is I'll show you three very quickly, ones I've made myself. This one I just made the other day. I haven't really flown on it much, but it's pretty dark, but I quite like that. I think it's quite original. So, and I like the lights on it and things, so I've put all of this strip lighting in, all the lights you can see basically, and I've cleared up all the mess. Can you see? There's no bars in the way then. You see it's nice and clear, and that's right the way through. And I've left that bar there, just there, but let me fly around the outside quickly. It's hard to fly and talk, sorry, at the same time. Frame rate drops a bit on this, on the Nvidia Shield 2 EV. It's only got 3 gigs of RAM, so, but I think it does very, very well, to be honest with you. Same building, like I say, but I've cleared it up quite a bit, got rid of a lot of stuff. Look, you see in here, it's a lot clearer in here, but you know, there's still left a lot of stuff to sort of muck about with. But yeah, there's that track there. So we'll go to the next track. Sorry, map, not track. So it's back to level. Click on level, load level. This is the daylight version of this, and obviously it's the same as the base map that I flew just a couple of maps ago. But this is the daylight version of what you see at night, basically, within reason. And I've cleared it up, as you can see here. Look, much clearer. You see, lots more there, lots more space. There's no benches. Sorry, there's no wooden shelving and stuff like that on the inside just to get in the way, you know. And can you see the clear run I've got now here? So you can actually do some nice stuff. I've cleared up the roof there a bit. The drop-ins a little bit clearer at the bottom, so you can do some nice drop-ins. Like I say, a lot less rocks and things to worry about, and trees and things. I've added roof there with corrugated iron. See, all of this is the stuff that I've added myself. So there you go, that's that one there. And I've opened up, another thing I've done is I've opened up, which I quite like, is I've opened up the edge, the sides here, and made it so that you can get in like that, basically, yeah. And don't forget, you can do recordings and things of stuff, so you know, and you can also make it into a race course if you want as well. So so you could put a gate here, gates here, gates up high, and you can choose which way you go through the gates as well, so they actually count. Last map, very quickly, I'm going to go for the large one. This is one of my early maps. It's quite big, but I'm not going to worry about flying it. I'll fly it in another video, in my next video, basically. But yeah, so it's got quite a lot going for it. I like it. It's you can really do some cool stuff with it. I've put all of this in, all of these sort of things I've made myself. Made them, enlarged them, moved them, put the height of them, the thickness of them, just everything about it. All these trees, all these rocks, they're all put in patches, in clumps, so you don't have to worry about putting each rock in individually. It's all resized. I mean, this clump of rocks here, this little clump here was, I would say, well, it's only 2 clumps, but they're probably only about 4 or 5 foot in reality in size when you first pick them. So I've enlarged them literally to that size. So lots of little tricks, areas to do tricks in and things. But yeah, I really like this map. So yeah, there you go. That's FPV Freerider. Let me click on exit for a moment and exit again. Like I say, I can go into track editing in the next post. Like I say, hit the bell, subscribe and like, and you'll straight away get a notification saying that it's arrived. I hope this has helped. I'm not a professional YouTuber or anything, but I'm just trying to help people at the end of the day. If I can help, good-o. And everybody stay safe. Okay, thank you.